What's up, everybody? I'm here at Sim Focus Sim Sports here in Santa Clarita, California. I brought my son with me. We are going to learn how to use a sim rig. I am heavily always talking mess about it, but I learned the only way to get better is to keep up with the Joneses. They were kind enough to bring us out here, and I know eventually my son's going to want to drive this. It's eventually going to be his car, and he wants to learn how to drive, right?
Yeah.
The best way to do it is get him in the sim, get me in the sim. It's better that we try in virtual reality than huck this thing off a mountain. If there's anything I've learned from Drift NWA, I got a long way to go. I do feel confident driving up the mountain, but I'd rather try it on the sim first and see where I'm at and get used to it and get better. That way when we stream, we can do it together. So let's go inside. You ready, son?
Yeah.
All right, we finally made it inside, and they have a bunch of stuff. It smells like brand new Home Depot in here. Beautiful Prisma seat, of course. Another beautiful Prisma seat, of course. And a beautiful young man right here, Mr. Guy. How's it going?
What's up, Gary? How you doing?
All is well. This is my son, Emmanuel.
What's up, Emmanuel? Nice to meet you.
So essentially, Mr. Guy, I met him at Formula Drift Long Beach. I was talking to him. I was like, sim rigs are whack. And he was like, bro, how are they whack? Why are they whack? And it's just one of those, if you don't understand it, the first natural defense is to make fun of it.
Exactly.
Until you're here. What is sim sports? What is Focus Sim Racing? And what is everything here?
So Focus Sim Racing is a brand new simulator pro shop in the Los Angeles area. So we have everything from racing bases, your wheels, your pedals, your seats. We can build a complete sim setup.
So for a person like me, what would be the benefit of trying to get into the simulated virtual reality? And then for somebody that's never used a sim rig, how does that translate?
It's just constant practice. We always believe if you want to be a great race car driver, you need to be on the track every day. If you can be racing 3-4 times a week before you get into your actual car, you're just more prepared. For somebody who's never driven before, it's just good time to get in, get some practice, learn your skills on the wheels, and be ready to go.
I know eventually he is going to pilot the 34 or whatever car we decide to build him. I know he's excited to drive. He's always asking, can he drive the 34? And it's one of those, like, at least put him on this for a little bit. It won't be the same. He can't get the feel, but he'll get the feel of it.
Yeah, it's just getting your reps in. Getting around the corners, getting around the track. That's all it's all about.
So I know that you guys have the computer and the technology. Which game do you guys use for the simulated sim racing?
So there's two options. In the drift world, it's all Assetto Corsa. It's all mods. It's all downloading your custom cars, your custom tracks. In the racing world, the GT world, the open wheel world, it's all iRacing. So on iRacing, you can race everything from off-road trucks to Formula One cars.
Is there a difference between somebody who uses a Formula One sim and if somebody uses a drifting sim, or is it all kind of the same?
They're all pretty much the same. A drifting sim will have your H pattern shifters, your handbrakes, little things just to get it more set up for drifting, where your Formula One rig, your GT style rig, it'll be more hand shifters and different pedals.
Now, I know with sim racing, there has to be different types of setups that go with this.
Your three main components of your sim rig are going to be your wheelbases, your wheels, and your pedal. That's the basics of a car, basically. Mm-hmm. And then all that you can throw onto your frame.
Okay.
Two brands. We sell Aztec Sim Sports, which is a Danish company, make really nice equipment. And then we also sell Moza. It's a Chinese company. They sell everything from the lowest end wheelbases to the highest end.
So is this just personal preference, or?
The personal preference, a lot of people do their own research and come up with what they think is best. We sell both.
What do you recommend for somebody like myself and my son?
As an entry level, I try to stay on the lower end. It's not so much brand as more as strength of the wheelbase. So I would recommend as a starter for somebody, a 12 Newton meter wheelbase is a perfect place to start.
Now, as a Newton meter, how much force it gives you back? Because I've seen the simulators where bodybuilders are trying to do the thing.
So we saw everything from a 3 Newton meter to a 27 Newton meter.
So to explain, what would be the feedback from 3 to 27?
3 is very light. We recommend that for young kids. If you just want to get started, something to mess around with, 3 is a perfect place to start.
Okay.
If you're going to go up to 27, you're really pushing the limits of what you need to do.
Okay.
Most people would never even get that far. Somewhere in the middle is where you really want to be.
Okay, so it's 27 like you're trying to pilot an F-16 through freaking fighter jet weather or something?
It's like driving an Indy car into a wall.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't want to do that. Rest in peace, Ayrton Senna. I don't want to do any of that. Somebody's going to be like, it's Formula One. I don't know the difference. That's why I'm here. That's why Guy's going to teach me. So these are the parts that give you the feedback, and then these are all pretty much the same?
These are all pretty much the same. They're just the range in the lines.
Okay. All right. You've shown us these beautiful wheelbases. Now we need to see the wheels that go to the wheelbase.
Let's do it.
All right.
So these are all of our steering wheels we have currently. We have the Aztec brand on that side. And these are all the Moza wheels we have right now currently.
Now, I noticed these have a lot of buttons I ain't never seen that look semi F1-y. So is that what they're for?
The buttons can be used for a variety of different things. You can use it to adjust your brake bias, anything in the car basically.
Oh, it does all that?
It does all that. Plus, when you're in the sim, it's hard to control everything with a keyboard and a mouse. So you can set your shortcuts up to move around the computer, move around the program. That's all the things you can use your buttons for.
This one right here, just if you want to chill, listen to some music and do all your headlights, blinkers. Is this a real wheel or?
That is for Truck Simulator.
Oh.
So they make a Truck Simulator
18 wheel?
18 wheel. So you can practice driving your trucks.
So hold on, they got an 18 wheeler simulator. So I can pretend to drive an 18 wheel and just drive around and.
Well, you got to make your deliveries.
What?
Yeah, so you gotta do your whole run.
Hold on. So I can be a truck driver in the game and actually do real life things. It's a real simulator, obviously. But
yeah.
I didn't know how far this went. That's why.
So you can live somebody else's life as a truck driver.
Camera dude, I think we might find our new little calling. This Xbox. Whoa. That's real crispy. And then hold on, they got 2 paddles.
So you got your clutch and your shifter on the Formula style.
And then this is displays.
Touchscreen display, shows your RPM, shows your gears, shows your lap times.
And then this one, is this just, which, out of all of this ones, which one's the most like basic one?
As far as basic ones, this is probably our lowest end basic wheel. It's just a standard round wheel.
Okay.
Works with Xbox, works with PC. Then you have your other round wheels. They go up in price as you get down the line. So we have a whole wall of pedals over here, everything, our Aztec brand's over here, and we have our Moza brand up on top. There's the 2 differences is, Moza makes 2 different styles. They have their lower end and their higher end. The higher end is really premium pedal, real good feel, kind of a little squishy, but more like a real brake pedal on a real car. And then you have the Aztec brand. Their whole philosophy is a race pedal should feel like a race pedal. So rock hard brake pedal. When you get on the brakes, it's like there's no squish, there's no feel, there's just, you're hitting a wall.
And then can you adjust the pedal feedback as well with these?
You can, yes. Both can be adjusted, both brands.
Oh, nice. So, damn.
Everything can be fully configured.
All of this? I guess my question would be, what's the highest tier price on something with a full setup? And then what's like the bottom of the barrel? That way, because, people, they hear the prices, they get scared, they get worried.
We can get somebody started on the lowest end, basic wheel and pedals, basic frame for $600.
Oh,
not bad, not bad.
And then the highest is however much you want to spend.
Sky's the limit.
Is there some sim rig? Is there some sim rigs that cost like 30, 50 grand?
We have motion simulators here that run around 50, 60 grand.
Oh!
Y'all got a payment plan?
Financing.
Affirm. I just paid off my self-transformer Optimus Prime. Bump your boy's credit up just a little bit. For the love of God, please! Before we get into the sim rigs, we're going to talk about the most important thing, the frame. I have a bunch of friends who use just a TV dinner tray and an office chair, but that's primitive. So let's move on that, and you're going to show us the beauty of all of this that comes together.
So we sell in our shop, we sell our Focus Sim Rig. They have FCS R1. This is made here in shop. So it's an extruded aluminum frame. You can mount your seat, wheelbase, your pedals, handbrakes, your shifters, all on this.
So you can, you can adjust it to however wide you are.
So depending on how big your seat is, it can be adjusted. This whole thing is adjustable. You can bring the steering closer, you can bring the pedals closer, further away. You can fit the smallest guy and the biggest guy, all can fit in this one rig.
What's the largest person you've had with one of these?
The largest I've had is around 6 feet, 6'2".
Oh, okay.
Nobody too big.
Okay, cool. I'm guessing is that just a regular base?
So this is a folding rig. It's made by GTR Simulator.
Okay.
It's our standard rig. We sell it for mostly small children. Somebody who just wants to get started.
From here, which one should we hop on first?
So we got started over here. We set up this full drift simulator for you. The NRG seat, the Moza shifter, the Moza handbrake, and the R12 wheelbase.
You are aware I'm dog water. Every time I've used a sim rig, we've had one at the Giant H. They had a beautiful sim rig, and I would always try to drive horse thief. Every time I try to drive horse thief, I think the first turn up, I always go off and flip. So hopefully that's not the same in this.
Hopefully by the end of the day, you're making the first corner.
Oh, the first, thank you. it just come. This got some weight to it. Oh, it's just like a real seat too.
Just like a real seat, so you can jump in. If you need to pull it back, you're good to go. And then it pops on just like your standard racing wheel.
Is it also on there? Oh wow! All right. This feels nice. It lights up and all that. Oh, let me not touch nothing. Something happened. Look, they got my car. They got the drift in. Cameraman, we just came from there. You remember what it was like? All right. What do I do from here, boss man? Okay.
You want to grab those headphones on the left?
Okay.
We will get you fired up.
Imagine if we had these up. Micah, can you hear me? Micah, can you hear me? Can't hear you, dog. Cook. Brrr, brrr. Oh, wow. Oh, ooh. I don't even, is this the bottom or the top?
So you're going to go out over here.
Uh-huh.
And then there is a sign that says to go to the track.
I like how, like, if you clutch, you accidentally do it, put the clutch back in, you just, uh-oh, got it. Oh, it got some feedback to it. Ooh.
Put y'all seatbelts on.
Oh, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't even do nothing. I already died. Oh my goodness, bro. I got a long way to go. If I'm ever going tandem with Micah, bro, get off. You know what the problem is? I'm not used to the POV vision. I got to get better at that. I'm used to the car, was that third person? Where you behind the car in all the racing games I've played. Let me slow it down, we didn't go off the mountain this time. Oh, I'm having flashback. Camera dude, remember right here where I broke the fishing pole? Do they got the little thing? Oh shoot, I'm at the beginning?
Yeah, that was the beginning.
Yeah, you're just getting started.
Oh.
This is the beginning.
All right, so here's the hard part. Bro, I left little marks. This is where I was sitting right here with Micah just a week ago. I'm like, Micah, you good? He was like, yeah, dog. Mind you, Micah always talking nonsense, but he was locked in, so let's try to see if we can get this first corner down. Oh, I ain't doing too bad. I ain't doing. Look, I got grass in the hood already. Hey, I didn't do too bad. I must say, like, I've tried Sims before, and this is kind of smoother. It is smoother than the other ones because usually it jerks me around. Bro, this where the Mustang dude crashed. Hold on, shift. Okay, all right. Oh no. Okay, all right. Is there a way to start back at the beginning of the course? I gotta go all the way to the top. Imagine if I tried this in real life and I just yeeted myself right off the I have a feeling my son's gonna be way better than me at this. The kids pick up real quick. 130, so I'm going like 70 right now. Huh? And I asked Micah, like, hey bro, how fast were you going? He was like, I don't know. I wasn't looking. And there we go. Oh, we back, bro. Bro, my task is just to get to the course right now, bro. My son's gonna be like, Dad, it was this easy, you couldn't figure it out? I'm like, probably, because the kids in techno. Bro, so I'm going like, I'd say like probably a smooth, I don't know, I need to slow down. Can I? Bro, these pedals, these clickers, everything just feels so darn sturdy. Our goal right now is to get to the first turn. I'm gonna pull over here, pretend I'm talking to Micah. I'm like, Micah, what do I do? He's gonna be like, G-Dog, you know what to do. Take it turn by turn. Stop being a P word. All right, Micah, I won't. He's gonna say, go slow, go slow, go slow. Okay, I did the first, ooh.
That was clean. That was clean, not gonna lie.
You see, old man? You see, old man?
I like it. It's cool.
Take your time, Gary, take your time. We'll just get up the mountain. I really want to get to that part where Micah was cooking. That's right here. Okay. And we have met Jesus. The thing I like about this sim rig compared to other ones is not jerky. I've only driven 3. This one, the one at the Giant H, and the one at NRG. And oh, when they do the grid life thing at SEMA, the cool thing about this, it actually feels like I'm driving a car mechanically, not physically. And what I mean by like when I actually pulled the e-brake and gave it a little beans, it was like, yo, it's doing it. And usually when I do that in another simulator, it'll do this, and then I always veer off and I usually get frustrated and stop, but I'm actually having fun trying to learn what to do. So it's like, imagine if I sat here like an hour, a smooth hour, had a little beverage and everything, I could get probably through this and commit to it. Thank you, Mr. Guy.
No problem. Our team works hard. So we have a guy that does full time. He works on this just to make sure it feels right.
You did a good job. Son, you want to try? So dang, you got to learn how to drive stick shift in the game. Have you driven stick shift in the game before?
No. I played GTA.
I got my son learning how to drift before GTA 6. So what you gonna do, son? The clutch is the left. Is that it? Clutch is left, brake is middle, gas is right. And every time you engage the clutch, so push the clutch in, you're gonna have to put it in gear, so slowly let it out.
Oh.
And, oh, there you go. And,
I died.
all right. So, clutch in, slowly even out. There you go, there you go. And as the momentum comes, you can shift. So you have to push the clutch in and then shift. You're gonna always have to do that, but you have to let it up too. It's like once you push it in and it's a balance. Push it in and it's a balance.
Okay.
And remember, the brake is in the middle. So when you push the brake and push in the clutch too, that way you don't. I already figured it out.
He's ready for the real thing. He's flying.
You are. Is he gonna meet Jesus? You understand? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! My son is on a T-shirt. I have to start a GoFundMe. So just.
Okay, I'm not dead yet.
You're not.
Maybe I am now.
You're with Grandma Audrey now in the nether realm.
In the nether realm.
Oh no, she wouldn't be there. Give a little break just in case. That way you don't have to. Yeah, there you go. My boy driving. Look, at my boy driving the Skyline in the game. You ready for Apple Valley?
Yeah, I can leak it.
You got Apple Valley on here? I'm gonna need one of these. This Frankenstein's getting too expensive, and I know he gonna play with this. Once he get the hang of it, he gonna want to drive.
Tell me how to turn.
Huh?
You never taught me how to turn.
I didn't teach you how to turn.
You didn't teach me.
You play Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah, but that's with the controller.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of fine tuning to do, son. By the end of this year, you'll be able to do figure eights, or at least by the end of summer. My son, he learning. He learning. We gotta get you good. You ready to make some money beating kids at sim drag racing?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't say no. He's ready to take the old mantle.
I might be better than you.
You understand? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Dead yet?
You're not. And every day he reminds me that he's gonna get taller than me, and every day I see him, I'm like, "How are you? Stop growing. Stop growing. Stop growing. Stop eating.
What?
Stop growing. You're getting too big."
Speaking of eating, can we get chocolate?
Right now, Emmanuel is trying the motion simulator. I got that all wrong. Essentially, this thing gonna move when he drive.
Moves in every direction you think.
If Diddy had one of these, he wouldn't be preoccupied in prison right now. He'd be actually a great driver and a better entertainer. But unfortunately, is that Lime Rock?
So you're gonna shift. This is gonna be. See, one look here. It's pretty stuck. Let me turn.
The Edgar side of my son automatically goes into default donut mode. I get to see where my son starts and he's like, "Dad, move this," because you know he's gonna be like, "Dad, move. This is not how you do it. This is how you do it." The goal is to stop going to the giant
there.
F&S.
Is that better?
Frankenstein's is blowing your boy's pockets out.
Yeah, let me.
I ain't got no money.
Crank all the way around.
Paddle shift, son. Oh no! Get off the gas! Get off the gas!
So what's up the gas? You're not gonna use the clutch. You're only gonna use the brake in the middle.
That's my fears of him driving the Skyline just straight in the dirt. There you go. I'm not laughing because he's crashing. I'm laughing because it's everything at once. It's one of those, like, I'm watching him learn on his own. Like, I can sit here and try to spoon feed him, but he, like, is adapting. He's natural, unlike his old man. Oh my gosh! The boy's evolving. You saw him clicking. You saw my boy clicking. My dad never taught me how to throw a baseball. I don't know how to throw a baseball. I don't know how to throw a football. But seeing this is equivalent. So right now we're going to do the motion simulator right now. My son was trying it. He did a really great job. Mind you, this is his first time driving anything outside of our arcade machine and the Mark II. So I'm gonna hop in here. We're at Lime Rock right now. This is one of the stops of Grid Life. I believe this is Grid Life Lime Rock in Connecticut, right? So
That's exactly right.
I just want to see what it feel like. That's all, real quick, for the one time.
So you're driving a Radical SR8. It's a high grip car, high downforce, good brakes. Throttle. Fire it up.
Oh shoot!
So this moves all four corners. All four corners of the rig will move independently. They move side to side, front to back.
Okay. The last time I used one of these, I was on a chair on top of a milk crate, and it fell off, and I thought I crashed. Oh, they got the racing line on here now.
You'll go away.
Oh, just gonna fill it out. Get my little. Yes, sir.
Spectacular!
I ain't gonna lie. Once you get in the rhythm, I wasn't expecting my hood to fly off.
It repairs itself.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
We're gonna take it slow. Okay, don't hit that. That's real.
Put that left foot on the brake. So
Okay. Next person to comment on my video wins $5. Straight to your Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. Get me off this thing. Just like that, the ride is over. It got my big 260-pound self moving. I understand, son. I understand. It's a little, but you was getting the rhythm. So we tried the high dollar, $60,000 motion simulator. What'd you think, son?
I think it was pretty good.
Should we get one?
Yeah,
What about this one?
maybe.
So drove this, was able to do a couple turns that they simulated in my 34 on Drift NWA. I want to thank you for letting us come down here, boss man. It means a lot. So are you guys open every day?
So we're open every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 to 5.
Do you have to schedule to come in, or you can just walk in?
Right now, just walk on in.
So Mr. Guy, Emmanuel, myself, and cameraman are going to work some logistics and see about how we can go about getting this, because now the next step is to get serious. We're not doing all of this just for fun and for shits and giggles, we need to really start driving. I want him to get driving, and man, I don't even want to leave, but it's traffic time, so thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.